Alright, good morning everybody. We're going to watch me get ready for the Arnolds. Put the hair back, get it out of my face, starting with our cleanser. So today I'm excited. I'm going to be going to the Arnold's venue and seeing all the setup of the stage, getting everything ready for the competitors, making sure the poles and everything is set up properly. And I don't have to do anything with that, but I just want to go and see how it's going. Then I have our judges meeting. X-Pole is sponsoring this competition, so they're all here, the team, which is super fun. I love the X-Pole team. Of course, Joe, our MC, is here too, so get to spend time with her. She's so much fun. Okay, so everything fresh. Now, moisturizer. After my moisturizer, I'm gonna put primer on, wake my face up. I'll start with my foundation. Because I already added my primer, we'll get into some contour. And I just kind of add a bit of the powder. Sometimes when I'm going crazy glam, I'll do more the liquid first and then the powder over it. But because I'm not doing too much today, I'm just going to add just a little to the main areas. So during this time as well, because I'm here at the Arnold's and there's so many pole performers, I developed a course that basically has all my secret techniques on how I became the pole dancer that I have become. And it offers stuff to do off the pole and in between when you're doing pole stuff, so that you're not on the pole for just your workouts. This is gonna be like you can do anywhere, at home, in your hotel, outside. I did all my exercises outside, so it's beautiful scenery, but I'm very excited for that. I won't give away too much detail because it's a secret. Alright, so now I am going into my powder and just powdering my face just really lightly. Before I get into my eyeshadows, I take my eyeliner and I just go kind of under the lash line. Let's add some color. Let's go with this one. I know I said I didn't want to go too glam, but okay, I'm gonna take the wood color, little wood color. Again, this is not really a makeup tutorial. I'm just playing around with makeup. My stomach is growling right now because I haven't eaten my breakfast yet. So my secret course is coming out, which has taken me a long time to get going because I'm a perfectionist and I don't just want any course up online. This is a very, very special course to me because I feel like I'm giving away all my secrets, which is a good thing because when I started pole, I didn't have anyone to guide me or coach me. So I had to do everything myself, and with my decades of ballet and dance training underneath me, I wanted to share kind of how these exercises have helped me with my lines and extensions, my feet. That's gonna be a special extra in there. A whole hour of feet. How to perfect that perfect point. And then I have, well, like I said, I don't want to give too much away because I'm gonna be announcing it. So there, that's all I'll say about it. But it's very exciting, it's gonna be amazing, and you'll become the artist that you always wanted to become and just didn't have those resources. Like I said, you can take it anywhere. Okay, so we have some little earthy tones in there. Marbles. Oh, I have my little lip chap. It's very dry here in Columbus. So, and then I'm going to add this little white over top of this brown. Adds a little bit of brightness in there. Sometimes I'll take it way up, like kind of 50 style, but we might leave it just for now. And I'm going to add some white on top, and normally I can do this faster, but I'm kind of taking my time today because I have time. Tomorrow I won't have much time, so I will have to do it quicker. And because I also didn't bring all my makeup, usually I would have a little bit more powder to use, but I didn't bring that. So this will have to do. Okay, now we're going to go into a little darker bamboo. A little bamboo there. And we'll take it up into the crease a bit. So Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be here at the Arnolds. He is always here every year that I've been here. And I realized that I have been here since not the very first one, for pole, I should say. The Arnolds started in 1980. Was when he first started the Arnolds. So I've been told. I'm pretty sure that's correct. But pole at the Arnolds didn't start until 2014. So I wasn't here for the first one because I was still a baby poler. And back in 2014, and actually not until a couple years ago, it was only for the elite polers that won their championships and then were invited to come to the Arnolds. So I started the Arnolds in 2015 and I won third in 2015. The stage was an ice rink and I thought I was gonna die because there was amounts of oil or some type of powder on the floor because they had the bodybuilders before us on the stage, and there's a rug on top of the floor, so they had this rug, and then when they took the stage down, I believe they only had, it was something like crazy, like a few seconds to switch everything around. And this was all during like live television as well. So they had the poles, I believe, come from like up above and come down. And then they took the rug out, but then what happened was there was still oil that dripped through the carpet, and then when the carpet came off, there was like this film like powder. So it was just a disaster. And I can say that because I was on stage. So coming in third for me was insane, because I thought I did the worst performance in my life. I like had one movement on the ground that I was supposed to be in one, like it was little spins, little fouette spins, and I was supposed to be in one spot the whole time. Well, after my fouette spins, I was like way over onto the side of the stage, because it was just, it felt like somebody put dish soap all over the floor and put water on top of it, and it was like a slippery slide. It was crazy, but I survived, and then I won another championship that got me at the Arnolds for 2016, and I won 2016. So then after 2016, I had been invited back as a judge, and then I've been judging ever since, and then COVID hit. So pretty much I've been at the Arnolds since the poll started, from the beginning, which I just found out kind of yesterday, that information. Alright, so we have a little kind of like cat eye look. I'll have to do my eyebrows after. But now let's add a little bit of some eyeliner. This is me trying not to go too dark with my makeup. I really love dressing up. And it's come from being in the dance world since I was very little, always having to put stage makeup on for competitions. I started dance actually at a very young age. I was 9 years old, or I guess you can say young, but for some people that's not young. I was in figure skating before, and then my friends, we moved to a new town, and my friend was in dance. I didn't even know what really dance was, and she said, like, besides me knowing what Dirty Dancing from the movie Dirty Dancing, I always wanted to be Baby. She wanted me to be in dance, and I decided to go into jazz, and it was lots of fun. And then I went into a little bit of lyrical, but in order to take lyrical, I had to take some ballet. And then that was like age 12 that I actually started ballet. So that was very kind of old for starting ballet, for a professional. And I had moved to a different town. My family moved around a lot, and didn't really have a ballet teacher until I found Stashik. and he trained me privately for a long time, and that's what made me like fall in love with ballet. He was such a good ballet teacher. Then I went on to Montreal and Monaco, and yeah, so I started dance later in life, but I loved doing the stage makeup and everything like that. I learned how to do all of that, and then with Cirque Du Soleil, I kind of got to play with a lot more theatrical makeup, which was so fun. That's that. I'll go back to the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go to my eyebrows. I kind of finish off with the eyeliner and mascara because then I put my little false eyelashes on. Gotta have the eyelashes. Another dancer thing. Eyelashes. You need them. Okay, so I like using just kind of like the brow dip. I don't want to make them like Oscar the Grouch eyebrows. And I've always been too scared to get the micro blading because what if they mess up your eyebrows? I'm sure if you go to like professionals, they wouldn't. But I'm always too scared. Plus I hate needles. I don't know if it's needles, but it's kind of. So that's one. You always have one eyebrow that's like easy, and then the other side, it's like, ugh. Okay, let's go with the, now I'll put on the liquid eyeliner. And here I said I wasn't going like full out makeup, and it kind of ended up that way. Yeah, so Cirque Du Soleil really taught me how to do that theatrical makeup, and they also taught me like the best way how to contour. Like taught me how to make like you have like perfect cheekbones, perfect nose, all of that stuff. But again, it's very theatrical, so it's more stage makeup than everyday. Now we'll add a bit of mascara. And when I was younger, my mom sold Mary Kay, so she was always doing makeovers for ladies, having like makeup parties, and so she would have all the makeup samples and magazines. So when I was little, I would take some of the samples that she gave me, and I would just play with makeup, try to copy what was the makeup at the time in the magazines. And I remember it would have been the 90s, and it was very like pinks and purples eyeshadow, and more not matte but more shiny and misty. So I had a lot of fun. I wanted to be a Mary Kay model. I actually did sell Mary Kay. Well, I became a consultant, but I just bought stuff for myself. I didn't do any of the parties or selling. But my mom was really good at it. My mom is very artistic. She's an artist, so she's very good at makeup and colors and all that. I learned all of my skills from her. Oh, I'll add a little bit, now that my brows are done, I'll add a little bit of the white just kind of underneath. There. Alright, so now favorite part, the eyelashes. I have a few different ones. I have my glam, and I have, those are kind of glam too. And then just normal. Those might be nice. I don't know. I always love eyelashes. So whenever I try to be just simple with the eyelashes, I just don't like simple. Let me think, and then we'll come back. All right, so I picked my eyelashes. I have the one on. Let's see if you can see this. They're pretty, ooh, there we go. It's pretty good. Little glam, but not too crazy. So I have the glue on. I'm just letting it kind of get a little tacky. Okay, well, that's that. Not too shabby, not too bad. Okay, so here we go. Look like that. This is my final little look. Again, I still have to add my lips. Alright, here is my final look. Decided to go with a long ponytail. And red little lips. And heels. And just a kind of little business suit for my business meeting.
Oh.